Welcome to Ashley's Urban Garden, where I will share with you my gardening journey from seed to harvest. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hey y'all, I hope you can hear me okay because I don't have my microphone on today. I wanted to bring you all along with me while I start some of my seeds. You guys, I'm just chomping at the bit to get some seeds started. Like I had said before in another video, that my seed starting season really goes into full swing around Valentine's Day. That's when I start sowing my brassicas, and then it kind of takes off from there. But I'm so bored and I need some more greenery. The weather has not been favorable. So we are actually under another winter weather watch. So I need something to do before I go to work today. So I figure I will take the time today to start my white sage seeds, and I wanted to bring you all along with me. I do have it's just a small 6-cell seed starting container. I have put Fox Farm Bush Doctor Coco Loco potting soil in here. I don't typically use seed starting mix to start my seeds. I usually use Happy Frog, what is what I've used historically, and I have had really good results. But I've seen some really good reviews on the Bush Doctor / Coco Loco from Happy Frog or from Fox Farm. So I wanted to use that and give it a try. It's really good texture. This is cocoa core based. And so that's what this is. I have pre-labeled my label. It is labeled for today, February 6th, with white sage. I am going to pre-moisten this container. Let's see. Y'all, my seed starting area gets so dirty. So I always keep like Lysol, some type of spray cleaner, and paper towels down here, so that I can keep the area pretty sanitized. So I'm just moistening the soil. It's already pretty moist. It wasn't what you call it, hydrophobic or anything out of the bag. So I'm not gonna do too much. Sometimes I sift the soil, sometimes I don't. I don't really feel like doing it today, so I'm not going to do it. There's not many large pieces, definitely not any like sticks or anything in here. So I don't really feel the need to sift it. So I'm just gonna grab my seeds. Where did I get them from? What I did was I went in and separated all of my seeds. I have them like rubber band. I separated them out according to the week in February that I'm going to sow. And I don't remember if I put my white sage in this bunch or if I put it in a different bunch. It must be in a different one. Hang tight. I think I got it from High Mowing. This is why you should be prepared. Okay, I got it. Yes, white sage, and I actually got it from So True Seeds. Let's see how many seeds are in here. Does it say? It doesn't say, but what the information on the package says is that it takes 5 to 30 days to sprout. So I'm glad that I'm starting this early. I didn't even read that before. And you want to just surface sow it. And it's 90 days to harvest. And then it says start seeds indoors 3 to 4 weeks before your last frost date. I'm starting it way earlier. It's probably like 12 weeks or 13 weeks or so before my last frost date. And it requires soil temperatures between 70 and 85 degrees. So I'm going to put this on a heat mat. But I am probably going to do, oh, it's a lot of seeds in here. I'll show you what the seeds look like if I can, but I probably will do maybe 3 seeds per cell because it doesn't tell me the germination rate of this package. So I want to make sure I get at least 3 cells or three plants to put in the garden. And hopefully I will have more. I'll probably give some away or sell some. But these seeds are tiny. Some of them are tiny. This looks like they're like different sizes in here. So it says to surface sow them. So I'm assuming that they need light to germinate. So I'm going to try my best to put, like I said, 3 to 4 in each cell. And then what I do is kind of just push it down into the soil. I'm not covering it. I'm just kind of pushing it down into the soil so that it makes contact with the soil. I can't believe I had no clue that it says 5 to 30 days to germinate. And some sage can be a perennial here in Northeast Ohio in Zone 6. But this white sage is not a perennial here. So what I plan on doing with it is bring it inside once the summer season is over. I'm going to bring it inside. Of course, I'll clean the roots as much as I can and then repot it and use it as like a house plant during the winter time. There's a lot of different benefits to white sage. It's most popular for like smudge sticks, but you can also burn it in the garden, kind of like the same fashion as you would a smudge stick. But it also repels lots of unwanted pests, especially while you're out in the garden. So things like mosquitoes and stuff like that, people use it as a pest repellent. So that's what I will be using it as well once I harvest the leaves and dry them out. But yeah, so I just surface sowed them. Like I said, I tried to do, 3 or 4 seeds per cell, and I will thin them out once they germinate. And I'm not covering them. They apparently, according to the package directions, they need light to germinate. So what I'm doing is just pushing it into the soil so that the seed makes contact with the soil. I'm not covering it with any type of soil or vermiculite or anything. And then what I'm going to do is let me put a little bit more in this one. What I'm going to do is put some saran wrap over it so that it acts as like a humidity dome. And then I'm going to sit it on the heat mat. From what I was reading, this is the first time I've planted white sage before. But from what I was reading, white sage naturally has a poor germination rate. So you want to, multi-sow the cells so that you have a better chance at getting some type of germination. So this is just standard saran wrap that I'm using to create humidity in my 6-cell little planter here. So I am going to put this with the saran wrap or cling wrap. I am going to put this on my heat mat, and I will keep you guys updated once I see some germination. Hopefully it's closer to 5 days than 30. I'm going to clean this area up, and then I will update you as soon as I get any type of action. Have a good day.
Don't forget to like and share and subscribe.